nearly 3 years later, I'm getting to do a review on the Rocky Substratum SV2. And why did it take that long? Because I really just wanted to wear the hell out of these boots and see what they could take. So that's what we're talking about today, the Rocky Substratum, and I'm going to show you this really cool feature that they have that honestly I've never seen in any other pair of boots. So stay tuned. All right guys, let's get into the review. So first thing I'm going to do is show you guys the outside of the boots, right? So this is what we're working with right here, the Rocky Substratum SV2. I've had these for going on 3 years now. So I've worn them in the Smoky Mountains, I've worn them a ton in the Nashville area, in the central Tennessee area, and now I'm rocking these here in Florida. So what makes these boots so great? Well, first of all, let's just start with the bottom of them. Look at that tread, super aggressive tread. It's not too aggressive, it's not so deep that if you got into deep mud, they get all clogged up with mud. So you gotta have a balance in the type of tread that you choose on your boots, right? So I feel like this tread pattern is fair, it's balanced, and it's perfect for anything from the sandy conditions that I'm in right now to mud and water and things of that nature. So it is a Vibram sole, which, talking comfortable, a little bit of flex. So when you put these on, it's not like putting on a traditional pair of hiking boots. I mean, they literally feel basically like a heavy pair of sneakers, and that's about it. You see around the top, there's a whole lot of hard plastic shell lining this. It's not a hard plastic, or sorry, a steel toe, but it doesn't really need to be with this end cap on it, right? Real solid. It's got the same buildup in the back, and it really just protects this whole bottom part of the boot from any sort of damage, right? And then the rest of it's this nice suede. I wish you guys could feel this. It's super soft and smooth, and I mean, look at it. I mean, you can see these are definitely not new out of the box. I've worn the crap out of these things and still in great condition. You really, I mean, I just can't have any complaints about these. The shoelaces are paracord, right? So worst case scenario, you know, you need some cordage, you can actually use these laces to maybe put up your hammock back there. I don't know. But anyway, so that's basically the outside of the boots, guys. They're super comfortable, and the suede is breathable, but yet basically waterproof. It has, it uses this climate technology, which I'll post some specs up on it, which is pretty high speed, pretty high tech stuff. So you know, you can basically immerse these. I went waist deep in a swamp in these boots, and my feet came out dry. So that's pretty much about it. I had a little bit of water leak to the top, but nothing else. So yeah, this is a review about boots. It's not going to be super long, guys, but I did promise you there was a little secret about these boots, right? So let's go and have a look at that, and then I'll show you couple other high points on the boots, and we'll wrap up. So what makes these boots so special and different from like a regular pair of hiking boots? Well, first of all, the price. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You're gonna pay about $200 for these boots, but considering what they've been through and how long I've had them, I'd rather drop $2 on a pair of boots like this and use them for like 10 years versus a crappy pair of boots for like 40, 50, 60, maybe even the $80 price range, and then fall apart because I get out and train and I use my equipment on a regular basis. So I'm willing to drop extra money for a pair of boots that last. So let's get into what's really cool about these boots. I know you guys are probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Well, the secret is in the sole, right? So I take out the liner, which, yeah, it's just a liner, nothing special. But hey, what's that there in the bottom? Oh, nothing. Just a cutout in the sole where I can store like essential survival equipment. So this same cutout that you see right there, guys, hopefully you can see that. Let me get a little light on there. All right, you see that cutout right there, guys? So, I mean, good idea, right? I never would have thought of it. Kind of wish I did. But, so in that right boot, I have some tinder, some fat wood, and then I have some tinfoil, which I can take this easily enough and fashion this into basically a bowl. So I find myself a water source out here in the pine forest. Hey, that's great. Maybe I don't have a canteen with me. Maybe I don't have a pack with me, nothing like that at all. But I can break open my boot and I can go ahead and make myself a little bowl, right? but you guys get the general idea. So we got that in the right boot. Let me show you what I got going on in the other one. So once again, tinder, fat wood, and then a cup. So with that right there, I have the ability to basically boil water, get a fire started, and of course I can't do that unless I have maybe, I don't know, a lighter, maybe matches might be helpful. So in the other boot, got the same thing going on. Pop out the sole, and right there in the bottom, I have the other survival kit, right? And what do we got in here? I got Chloroflock, which is water purification powder, and then here I got matches, duct tape, and inside this duct tape is striking paper. So boom, right there I got fire and ability to purify water. And you know, I can break this up however I want. You know, I can easily, maybe I could store like a really small mini Bic lighter in there. Well, I know I can, I've done it before. I could store some paracord in there. So, you know, the size, I mean, we're talking about this much. That's basically the dimensions, right? And it's about that deep, right? So with that size, it gives you some options in terms of what I want to store. So quick survival tip, guys. Listen, when you're out here and it's hot as hell, it's like 90 degrees and humid and all that stuff, you want to be sipping on water. You don't want to forget to drink water and then like down half a canteen. That's not how you stay hydrated. So, you know, about every 15 minutes, I just take a swig off the canteen and I'm good. Now back to the boots, guys. Like I said, there's not much else to cover on these boots except to say that they're a badass, awesome pair of boots. They're basically waterproof, but super breathable. When, you know, when it comes to boots, having a pair of boots that's waterproof and breathable is kind of a big deal. So if you have a chance, go to the Rocky website, check these out. I'm gonna be posting up some links, and yeah, you can't go wrong with a good pair of boots, guys. Like, your feet are everything. So when I look at my survival gear and I look at what's important to me, boots rank up super high, right? You know, the pack's important and stuff like that, but if I have a crappy pair of boots and my feet are destroyed, then I'm not going anywhere, and that's not so good for a day hike or an actual survival situation. So, like I said, I'm gonna post up some links in the description. You guys go check it out, and then let me know in the comments what's your favorite pair of boots. You know, I've also used the New Balance OTBs, and I've also used Merrell's. Great pair of boots, but these ones, by far, are my favorite. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.